Oh, I'm gonna turn that puppy
Yeah,
down.
a little epically loud. Dude, that snail thing, to me,
What
that
an
when...
oxymoron.
Huh?
Go ahead. You said little epically. Go ahead.
Okay, anyways, when that little fucking snail thing with the ellipsis comes out, it looks to me like it's like shitting three round turds and then like making a tee-hee face about it.
Raqua.
Latutars!
Okay. Oh god. The Let's Play that should have been the
Yeah.
Just Cause Let's Play.
That Latutars thing just lasted one afternoon, but there's like a million things that afternoon, like boots and ants.
Boots and ants. Oh, that's a classic. All right, come on. Let's get into Evil Within mode.
Okay. I'm evil!
We've got a shitty chapter to get through.
Yeah, this chapter does suck. Well, I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's definitely one of the more boring chapters.
Mm-hmm.
Requal. Okay, I can't get that out of my head. Alright. Dude, this almost looks like it'd be from like a fucking gay game. A cracked mirror with blood dripping down it.
Yeah.
When exactly do you go into the STEM world? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. This scene is so bizarre. I actually am going to turn it up to make sure there's sound.
Dude, there's a scene like
Okay.
this in Silent Hill Homecoming in the very beginning, you remember?
Yeah, I'm remembering that.
Dude, Homecoming is such a shitty game.
I like that effect where the after image stays.
Yeah, because it really does, like, when you're really fucked up, that does happen.
That shit can't happen, yeah. It's like your eyes are so fucked up as far as like processing data for your brain that it
Yeah.
actually has to keep skipping and catching up.
Did it ever do that on Triple C with you?
I don't know if it ever did that on Triple C. No.
On Triple C,
Oh, that was
that's when it
actually
happened
good
the most.
timing. It was good timing that I. Oh, you know, alcohol. It happens.
Yeah,
more with
definitely.
me.
Yeah.
That was good timing that I actually looked up and then looked down as the first hand came on the banister, because it lets you control the camera
He was about to be mounted by
during that.
that freak. Okay.
So as in the spirit of classic survival horror, I'll be ignoring all of the files
Yeah,
immediately.
dude. I never even read those back when I was a kid playing Resident Evil 2. I never read the files. I remember my friend Roger one time getting pissed off at me for not reading the files.
They're really doing a lot of shit with the camera effects and like shaders and
Yeah.
filters.
Remember, I think it's because it's this was one of the first titles on the PS4, so it's showing off all its effects like immediately.
Right. Also, I do think it has a little bit to do with the director making it cinematic.
You can tell this was not directed by the same. I mean, the same guy that did Evil Within 2, like so obviously now.
This is something I actually miss about Evil Within 2. I miss the other cells. I miss that there were other people in here with you that also seemed to be like just as mentally unstable and vulnerable as you.
I didn't even fucking like know what to think about this at all when I first played it. Did you?
No, but I liked it. I liked the direction it suddenly took.
Yeah, I like how like damaged and confused your guy seems.
Mm-hmm.
And this
It's forced slow walk again.
yeah, there's
Though
too
not
much
helping
of
how
that.
slow the intro is.
The intro to this game, once you finally get like chapter 3, it's okay. I don't really like this chick. I mean, I like her appearance and everything, but I don't like her personality.
I think we actually disagree. I really like her personality. I like that sort of droning sass. It's a very I don't know. There's not a lot of female characters that have droning sass in video games.
I'll give you that, but I don't like it.
I think it's interesting. That's good though because we like never fucking disagree about shit. So that's actually somewhat interesting.
Yeah, watch our movie
Anyways,
reviews.
you're not my friend anymore. No, here's something though. I do think. Oh shit! I think I just forgot what I was gonna say. Waiting for an opportunity. Hold on. Save while I buy time.
Requah. You get 3
Oh
smiley.
yeah. Okay, I remember. She said, "I can't tell you that you've been hospitalized," and she really, the voice actor in that delivery really emphasized, "I can't tell you you've been hospitalized," which I think again goes back to the fact that this where we are now is Sebastian's safe place. Only he can really evaluate himself here, which is why I never even says this in the first or second game, but it's pretty clear to me that Tatiana is like a manifestation of this like safe environment he goes to in his mind to
Oh yeah,
recuperate.
completely agree. Especially after this playing the second game.
Please, have a seat.
Oh, the chair is different. It's just like an old chair in this one.
It's like that in the other game, but it's just as old looking, but I think this one looks slightly nicer. It's worth comparing.
It's a wheelchair in the second one, isn't it?
I don't think so. I thought I remember specifically four of the four legs, but I might just be
Yeah,
remembering it
I'm
wrong.
pretty sure it's a
There
wheelchair.
now. You see? All
Interesting.
better.
I like
I don't remember well enough.
I like that this is how you upgrade yourself by like torturing yourself with this weird thing that goes on your head and like injects into your brain.
And then he starts to fucking lose his mind. They scare you with it as if you've done something terrible. That I was really sold at this point when I found out, as you do in a couple seconds, that's like the healing or that's your actual upgrade mechanic.
What did you just upgrade then?
I think I just activated it. It wasn't a real upgrade.
I like this scene. I like him waking up from the car crash and crawling out while it's on fire, and he's like the only one alive.
Seriously.
That's awesome. I like.
And you're
upside
in the
down.
ambulance. You're in the ambulance, but you can tell you're not even in the same part of the virtual reality as you were in
Yeah.
the other chapter. Like you've clearly been separated, but you still have the ambulance. You still have that tied to the last scene. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a good point for sure. And I like how it's night now. That you were in a city. Now you're like on the outskirts.
Hmm.
And there's look at all the falling leaves and everything. They're really showing off the effects in these first couple levels.
Yeah, it looks nice. I like this. If it didn't end up in such a shitty direction, I'm still not looking forward to any of this shit.
That was cool. Just then, the birds flying away from the dead corpse. The
He's
dead.
got a much faster melee in this game.
Yeah, and he doesn't use a knife. He just punches shit.
Hmm.
Don't you have a knife in this game though?
I'm pretty sure he uses it for the sneak kills, but maybe he just doesn't use it for.
Yeah, you pull it out of the corpse in the very beginning.
Hmm. I think. It's interesting how. Or did you go through the whole forest at first, thinking it was actually the area, not a transition?
Yeah, definitely.
I know you're supposed to follow the forest until you see a light, where you get his lantern or whatever, but it must be somewhere beyond this dead fucking horse or ox corpse.
Oh yeah, it's like a fucking ox or something.
It looked like a horse. I always thought it was a horse, but it's a cow. It's got small horns.
Rocky and Oxwinkle.
Jack and Darkster. Yeah, that's a plug for our other Let's Play, where we play as a dead horse and a dead cow. Okay, I'm
That would
lost,
be a
dude.
really weird platformer where you play as a
Dead-
dead horse and a dead cow.
Yeah, and they each have different parts of their bodies mangled. Like one of them, its head is almost completely decapitated, sort of just hanging there, and the other one, it's got fucked up legs or something.
Yeah, and one of their eyes can be hanging out of the socket by the
Yeah,
string.
that's a really good design, and it bounces around as you're running, but they have goofy animations,
Yeah, you can use your intestines as a way to attack or something.
or cross distances.
Yeah, dude, you can swing across shit with your intestines. There we go.
I mean, I already do that, but
This is how I kill bugs
it's
in
worth
real life.
putting in a game. Oh, come on. I fucking suck at navigation.
You really do. Demon Souls, Tower Elytria.
Okay, I'll act like I'm a detective.
Ah,
I'm
the
gonna
blood.
put myself in the shoes of Castellanos.
Sebastian Castellanos.
I'll follow the trail of blood.
I would have completely just said Castellanos if I didn't hear how they say it in the game.
A dead dog. My wife must have been here.
Where's my dog of a dead dog? Oh wait, where's my dog of a daughter? That's a dog
My-
of a shame.
My dog of a daughter must have been here. That she's always barking up the wrong tree, and now she's finally got herself in the kennel.
I hope she didn't end up in the pound. I got nothing. That was like Damone from fucking Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, Sebastian has a slightly different face in this one.
Yeah, he does. He looks more lantern-like jaw in this one.
He looks more lantern-like.
His jaw is more lantern-like. Have you ever heard the term lantern-like jaw? It just means you got a big fucking chin.
I've never heard that term, and it's just so weird that I've heard it for the first time now after we picked up the lantern.
Yeah, as you're picking
it makes
up a
it sound like
fucking
you just
lantern.
fucking made that shit up, like the dumbest fucking adjective ever.
No, it seriously is a fucking... I first heard it in Space
It's
Ghost.
like you're an alien. You're an alien who just got put in a conversation. You saw I picked up the lantern, and you were like, "I like the character's lantern mouth."
Well, new replicant Wes is trying to find ways to fit in.
Yeah, exactly.
I like his lantern
He's a-
mouth.
He's a synth.
Let me out! I've been trapped in stim.
When are characters gonna stop fucking checking out a huddled person obviously devouring a corpse? As if they're anything but a fucking zombie.
Dude, this is right out of Resident Evil 1. And it had the same director. Nice headshot, actually. Oh, hey, is that the ambulance driver? Yeah.
I know, that was the officer, Connolly. Oh, did Connolly drive the ambulance?
Yeah, I think so.
How do you melee? You put away your gun and then hit R2? Yeah.
No, I think it's L2, isn't it?
No, you put away your gun and it's R2.
Oh, I don't like that at all. That'd be hard to get used to. Remember when we had that argument, like, you kept calling it brain juice and it bothered me for some reason?
I don't remember. Oh, I do remember calling it brain juice. I don't remember it bothering you.
I wasn't, like, angry, but I was like, stop calling it that. That's fucking stupid. And you're like, oh, I gotta get some more brain juice.
And then I was like, okay, he's bothered by it. Now it's going to be entertaining. Now I have a new reason to call it brain juice.
Yeah, and then you just, for
Because
like a
we're
week...
fucking children.
Yeah, for a week, you were just always saying brain juice. I don't know why it irritates me. I don't give a shit at all.
It's not like a clever thing. I wasn't even proud of it. I was just calling it brain juice because I didn't know what it was called.
I think I was just like, will you stop calling it that? That's stupid. And then you're like, oh, brain juice. There's a lot of
Oh,
it.
I gotta get my brain juice.
Gotta get my brain juice on. Oh yeah, and you kept fucking calling the nurse Angie. I'm like, that's not her fucking name, dude. Hurts.
Whoa,
hurts.
there's a bunch of
warning me about
floating
this?
blood particles.
You were Leslie,
I get it,
right?
we're on the PS4, but
I'm a
seriously.
police officer.
That's what
Maybe
he's
I
saying.
should help you. Shit.
And then Leslie's like, I know,
I'm
right?
going to
It's
a
a
hospital.
little overdone. I'm crazy.
It doesn't stay throughout the rest of the game.
What the
I'm
fuck?
crazy.
I thought I had subtitles on. Oh, the subtitles kicked in way late.
What the fuck?
Hospital, hospital.
Yeah, what the hell? Hospital. Oh yeah, remember how much of this there was in this game? This is like not in the sequel at all. These fucking traps.
Yeah, there's a couple things missing. I like the traps, but
I did
the
too.
sequel has better traps. The sequel has better traps, but not traps that you have to get past.
Remember the fucking
The sequel. Go ahead.
remember the fucking chests you open and sometimes they have a bomb in them? I missed
yeah.
I remember something really funny happened to you.
I
where-
missed the completely anticlimactic fucking deaths you would have because of those.
I know. I remember
ahead, though.
you got pissed about it once. Like you didn't know that they had fucking bombs in them. You had finally beaten the boss of the area or something. Then you opened up
Oh,
the
the
chest.
chainsaw guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the chainsaw guy, I fucking opened up a chest and my torso just flew against the wall. I was like, Welcome to Dark Souls.
I remember I was watching you stream it at that point, actually. And that was actually making us both laugh so hard.
I'm actually fucking struggling with the controls, but I just really gotta focus on sneak and the lantern on and off.
I don't like the lantern. I like it much better that he just had like a chest flashlight on in the second one.
Yeah, the lantern is it kind of fucks with you. So this part sucks ass. I'm going to die almost assuredly.
This is probably why so many
I'm-
people don't like the game, is this shitty beginning to it.
In order not to die like a ton, I might abuse something I remembered just now. You can kind of run around this house if you get a zombie on you and lose them around this house. I remembered.
Yeah, go for it. Oh yeah, the matches. That's a mechanic I missed from the first game.
That's what I was waiting until it appeared, but yeah, the match mechanic is definitely something I missed from the first game, and I don't know why they took it out, because stomping is something that has been, done in a bunch of games.
Dude, people didn't like it. That's why they took it out.
People didn't like the match system?
Dude, that was one of the things people complained about. I saw online all the time. People hated the match system.
Oh, God. And, of course, they just curtail the next game for all the fucking casuals.
Yeah, fucking casuals. Healing is for casual.
The match is an interesting mechanic.
And it fits well with Zomborgs.
Mm-hmm.
And there are corpses that if you don't use the fucking match, they get back up. They really do feel like they're almost impossible to kill like a zombie really would be.
What the hell? I don't remember that at all.
You don't?
That makes Tatiana seem like a really...
Tatianos?
That makes Tiziano seem like a more significant character than she is.
In this game, she was a bigger deal than in the second one.
That's weird.
Yeah.
She's-
I actually do
she's-
remember that.
You would think... See, if this game knew it was going to just retcon a bunch of shit in the next game, they would have had that been Maya or something.
Yeah, I know. Dude, they just... A huge retcon in this... Dude, do you think all that shit with Kidman was a complete retcon?
I must be losing.
Yeah.
Dude, does he even have a wife and child in this game?
No. You're just a detective. They don't fucking... They retcon all that shit.
Okay, Inferior Chris at work was trying to tell me that was definitely not a retcon, and I was like, no, dude, I think that was definitely a retcon.
It was definitely a retcon, and if it wasn't a retcon, then it wasn't even close to enough of a part of this game.
From what he said, it was mentioned in a file or something. Okay.
That's not good enough.
No, that doesn't make it a part of the game to base the whole sequel off of and not call it a retcon.
For his daughter, I think maybe, but for his wife, absolutely, like, not. Because if I guess let's just spoil it since we're talking about it. There are gonna be spoilers for this in the second game, so we can actually discuss it.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter, dude.
But I think if this game has something about Lily, I would give it credit, because maybe they knew Lily was going to be, his daughter was going to be in the machine all along, but still, I can't imagine them not using that as part of the first game, and
Dude,
if that was the case.
It was totally a retcon, because if she's supposed to be a part of the machine the whole time, she would have totally been mentioned in this game. That would have been a big thing.
Yeah, and I feel like they would have gone with that as their main guns rather than
Whatever
just
the hell.
using the villain and Leslie and these characters to keep the story going.
God, Leslie and the villain sucks so much.
I know. I feel like they wanted Sebastian to be able to be this character that doesn't have a story behind him, and that's why. So, why is it doing this? Okay.
Oh, you're not doing that?
No,
Will you just pick one?
I don't have enough for the damage.
Well, then just don't get anything, then.
Matches? I'll get the matches.
Actually, yeah, that's worth it. I forgot you used, like, World War II fucking grenades in this game. You don't even have grenades in the second game, do you?
No, that's interesting. You just have a huge arsenal on the bolt. I actually like that better.
Yeah, that works fine. You have explosive bolts and shit. You still have grenades. They're just not the traditional like throw the fucking grenades.
I gotta say before I leave.
I like the music that plays when you're in this area.
I was about to mention that Claire de Luna song that they picked for this. I wish they had the rights for it in the second game, or I think it's actually free. I think that's beyond public, or that's public domain now.
Is it not in the second
So
game?
they just chose not to use it. They do subtle little clips of it,
What
but
the
it's
fuck are
never
you doing?
it's never fully featured once. Oh, okay. I'll stop fucking with you. It's never fully featured once. It's only, you can kind of hear it when you're close to a mirror, but you hear like the entire song playing when you're close to a mirror in this game. In the
Yeah.
other game, you hear like honestly 2 to 4 notes consecutively that remind you of it, and they shut it off. It's strange.
Remember, on like a New Year's Eve of 2016 or 15, when me, you, and Logan were in the call, and we were doing this. We were playing this like, what game is this music from? And you started playing the Evil Within mirror music, and I could not fucking remember what it was.
I do remember that, yeah.
And it was driving me fucking nuts. 'Cause I was like, I recognize
It's
this
so
much.
memorable. It's such
Yeah.
such a good song for save music and for safety. It's got that sort of somber and desolate, but also like you're safe kind of music.
Like,
It's not necessarily like ooh happy save time, but it's
happy save
respite.
time. I hear that
Yeah.
music when you hold me in your arms. I'm just like so safe.
You're like safe, but there's still like you're still turned on by how edgy I am and how I'm scary.
I love that he does these let's plays. Let me in. Okay,
Okay,
so
I just gotta get to him before he turns around.
he does just use the knife for stealth kills. Well, okay, at least he uses it.
Oh, and the stealth kills in this game are fucking awesome.
Yeah, I actually think this game's a bit gorier than the second one's gory, but I think this one's a little bit gorier.
I'm gonna keep opening up the menu. I know it's annoying as hell, but it's because of the controls, and until I'm used to them. Every time I try to toggle sneak, I'm gonna be opening that menu.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
the controls are just like slightly. Oh, there's some brain juice there.
Some brain juice there. Gotta get along with brain juice.
Drink it up. He's actually injecting that shit into his brain. It's funny that the experience in this game is just called green gel.
Well, they are injecting you with fluids to keep you stable while you're in the machine, so maybe the green gel is like a manifestation of whatever essential shit is getting sent into him.
Yeah, I never even fucking thought of that.
Like, that maybe that's his mental manifestation of basic stuff that keeps him alive.
Like
and
fucking
in
water and shit.
Like sugar water and fucking vitamins and whatever they have. Like an IV drip, or this game's science fiction version of that for STEM.
Have you ever been hooked up to an IV before?
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either.
Dude, when I had to get...
Although sometimes it can feel good. Sometimes it can be like, alright, that fucking juice me up, doc.
The juice is good, but I don't like that needle stuck in my arm in that bed. Oh, there's a statue of Debella to your left there.
I noticed.
Oh, the menu.
Yeah.
You're gonna break that shit with your bare hand.
It would be funny if the key went flying off
I
the
was
edge.
expecting that to happen. Dude, something like that happened to me in the second game where I broke the statue and there just wasn't a key inside and I had to reload my save.
Yeah, I can expect that. The second game had a lot of bugs.
Yeah, when the game would just freeze when you go to look at the photos and your dude just drinks coffee infinitely. Is everything good there?
We're good.
Okay. I'm a zombie.
Hey, are you guys from around here?
I feel like the zombies were a little more diseased looking in this one. He's just... Hey, you from around here, man? This guy's clearly crazy.
I like that though. I like the beginning of Resident Evil 5 where Leon's like or Resident Evil 4 where Leon is basically like in that beginning stage where he's like, should I even trust anyone? And he starts asking people questions. I wish there was more of that in survival horror games. I wish that went on for a little longer and they did something with it.
That was awesome. That dude, I don't remember that. That was fucking awesome. Oh yeah, I like
If
how
I can get him over here, I can.
yeah, light the bale of hay on fire.
Well, that will toast them all.
Yeah, I
Did
know.
this bitch see me? He saw me, so I'm doing it.
It's just funny that you like light a bale of hay on fire in this game. No, good work, man. Actually, I think you can get him to run into it.
Yeah, I did. Hey, anyone else want to come run into the fire while it's lit?
What do you think? I'm stupid.
You got the fire, we feeling hot, hot, hot.
Me so on. Have you seen the
I'll
movie
edit that out.
Scrooge? Yeah. Have you seen the movie Scrooge though?
No.
And that you should check that out. It's a good movie, and one of the guy that sings that song plays a taxi driver in that movie.
This is also a pretty boring part, like waiting for your health to refill.
And just take a drink out of that cognac there.
I feel like I might have missed a syringe in the forest.
It's Nightmare, so you might not have. Oh, dude, I found out for sure on Evil Within 2, on the higher difficulties, there are more enemies than there are on the lower difficulties.
Dude, how do you sprint? Oh my god, I'm
Hold
pissed
down.
that you-
Hold down L3 or whatever. You just keep
Fucking
going into a
stupid.
duck. Yeah, you only have 2 shots.
And I start out at low health.
Yeah, that was fucking annoying to
great.
me. Oh, great.
There's
Dude,
a trap.
get him to activate it. Duck under it. They'll walk through it.
No, if you duck and walk through it, it explodes on you in this game, remember? You have to duck and
yeah.
deactivate it.
Oh, I totally forgot. This game was actually quite a bit harder. I like that more, but I like the second game more, but I appreciate how much harder this one was. And I guess if you really want to be challenged, you could play classic mode and just get like unfairly angry. That just made Sebastian
Yeah, this part is... It
like you.
looked like a fucking retard.
I was gonna say look like a total bitch, but yeah, it made Sebastian
No, like-
super weak and stupid.
So incompetent, yeah. Just running around the house. He runs through it to pick up matches, but then, like, just pauses at the doorway as he's trying to get through.
And then turns around and just gets knocked over and stomped on.
This part sucks. Like, it's so stupid, it's not necessary.
If you just get both of these guys in that bale of hay, you'll be good to go.
The fucking switch between this is actually really annoying me that they switched it all up so fucking much.
Yeah, I hate it when games of the same title do that. Just fucking, keep it the same controls unless there's some, like, brand new mechanic.
Alright, you asshole. Come here. We're gonna get your friend. We're gonna do this really lame thing that wouldn't be tactical. Like running and gathering all the zombies like they're your fucking entourage and then killing them. But since the game's is being a little bitch, I might as well fight some fire with fire. Actually, there's something to light on the floor right there. I'm gonna do that.
And you can also
Will that catch them?
you can hide in that fucking closet. If you want to play like a fucking pussy. There's some brain juice.
I'm just gonna get them both
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, just get that bale of hay. That's what I always did. This is true survival horror, though. You have 2 shots. Oh my god, I thought he was somehow evaded that fire. Did they just start attacking each other?
No, they just were burning very close together.
We burned together, bro.
Okay.
How much weed
We
have you
gotta
been
burn
smoking?
together, bro.
Are you still?
Oh God, we both thought about weed after that stupid fucking burn together bro
I
remark.
know.
Yeah, I still smoke way too much.
Okay, because you seem like you haven't been smoking nearly as much lately.
Oh, that's funny. No, it's been like way more. Like I can actually feel
funny.
now.
That looks like it has green gel in it as well.
I do like this at down.
Yeah, definitely. And my pistol at up, and I have the shotgun on the left and the crossbow on the right.
Shotgun on the right, crossbow on the left.
Yeah,
for
that
me.
was our only difference. It might be the left-handed, right-handed.
It's
difference.
because no, it's because Gears of War had the shotgun on the right.
If
And
I
it was one of the first games I played that had a directional sorting system for guns
yeah.
for the D-pad. So I always like the shotgun on the right. Gears of War multiplayer, you need to be able to pull out the shotgun because with the Gears of War shotgun was one of the best shotguns I think in any game because it had the truest concept of that close range. You could kill someone in multiplayer with one hit, but you had to be like you had to have your entire trigger reticule on their head, and their entire head would explode into blood.
Awesome.
And if you had to be really fast too. But if you were like a couple feet away, it would take 2. If you were like 3 or 4 feet away, it would take like 5. It was incredibly balanced for multiplayer. But you had to have the shotgun ready to pull out around corners because a huge part of Gears of War multiplayer was just like, you know, both of you hiding behind a corner waiting for the other person to stick like a limb out, and then the other person's gonna get their shotgun out.
That sounds like it could be fun, but also that sounds like tedious.
It was a lot of fun. There was never shootouts. If there were 2 people around the corner, someone was gonna die within seconds. It never like was tedious.
I liked some of our shootouts we had playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, that was fun. Gears of War was more fun, but I liked how simple the Grand Theft Auto multiplayer was. Now again, you know, someone might complain like, why aren't you guys talking about the game? Because this part fucking sucks and it's boring.
Yeah, I mean, now you're just running from barbed wire, man. That's got to be something out of Hellraiser. Have you seen that movie?
Nope.
You need to see some
Where
damn
is this
movies.
bitch? What? He's like, I give up. Come back, you little fag. Yeah, there we go. Come on,
Maybe you should try and sneak kill him or something.
oh, you're right. I should have, but
Yeah,
was
try and light him.
impatient.
Yeah, try and light him on fire here.
oh fuck, dude! I tried to light him on fire. He got that huge bite. There's no command. Oh, here it is. Why was there no prompt that entire room?
Welcome to Demon Souls.
That was so stupid. I'm actually gonna cut it.
Yeah, that's fine.